Namo Adidapha. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The fifth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful consumption, I vow to cultivate good health, both physical and mental, for myself, my family, and my society by practicing mindful eating, drinking, and consuming. I will ingest only items that preserve peace, well-being, and joy in my body, in my consciousness, and in the collective body and consciousness of my family and society. I'm determined not to use alcohol or any other items that contain toxins, such as certain TV programs, magazines, books, films, and conversations. I'm aware that to damage my body or my consciousness with these poisons is to betray my ancestors, my parents, my society, and future generations. I will work to transform violence, fear, anger, and confusion in myself and in society by practicing a diet for myself and for society. I understand that a proper diet is crucial for self-transformation and the transformation of society. For our Dharma lessons, we've been reading More Than Mindfulness, Widening the Field of Practice by the Monastics of the Thai Forest Sangha, and we're continuing in a talk by Ajahn Sundara called Nurturing the Seeds of Dhamma. In my encounters in Thailand, I kept meeting happy people. Of course, people are not always happy, but I was meeting people who are the Dharma practitioners, meeting their teachers, and meeting the place they love in their heart. I met a lot of very happy people. Even if they have difficulties in life, if they have problems and pain, they still have such a deep faith in the power of meditation, in the power of sila, and in the power of insight and liberation. They really look beyond their problems. They don't hang around obsessively with a lot of negativities. It always strikes me that the power of faith is more developed there. Faith seems more innate in their minds. It's different for us here in the West. I'm not here to compare anything particularly, but here we have such a powerful thinking education. That thinking training can make our minds very clunky. They're all the views and opinions that we are inculcated with. So many things that we carry at the thinking level, which have been basically brought into us. It's not that we had a choice necessarily. It may be that our parents wanted us to be educated, to go to university, to learn a lot. And the more you learn, the more expert you become. Then at some stage, we end up in a monastery like Amaravati, filled up with so much knowledge, an incredible amount of knowledge about things. When I go to Thailand, I have to say that I'm glad to meet those teachers that go straight to the point. They're not concerned about making you happy or softening the message of what the path of liberation is about. I quite like that myself. It's not necessarily comfortable, and it's not necessarily what the ego likes. You don't get too pampered there. This is personal experience I'm talking about. They will just tell you straight what the path is about. Not any long proliferation about how things should be done and how things should not be done. I like the simplicity of that message. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.